Thank you for joining the Ellis Way TN. Thank you for liking and sharing and all the good stuff. Please comment, ask questions. I love all of it. I love sharing my ideas. That's the main reason I have this page, so that we can teach and share the way we do things the Ellis way, and hope that it helps someone else. But this is probably my favorite things I have is my sewing table. If you've seen my other videos, I do have my cutting table also in a video that's awesome. I love it. It's probably one of my other favorite things. But this is how I have my sewing machine set up. I mainly quilt. I will fix some clothes here and there. I sew some costumes every once in a while for programs for church and things like that. But I mainly quilt. Love to quilt. It's just my hobby. I mostly do it, like I said, during the winter time, and when we have breaks. The summer and spring we're usually busy with the garden, canning and things like that. So, but sometimes I jump out here during the week. It just depends. Sometimes on long weekends, I will get out here and quilt a lot. But I make several quilts a year, make them gifts for friends and family. Don't sell my quilts. I just enjoy making them for other people. I think when you start selling things, you don't enjoy it as much as if you're just making it and gifting it with love. So I just prefer to just give them to people. So anyways, this is my quilting station, I call it, or my sewing station, and I'm going to share with you the different machines I use. These are my two main machines that I use for quilting. Really don't need any other machines. I do have an embroiderer, and I have a serger that I'll use sometimes when I'm making clothes and things like that, binding, whatever. But normally I just use these two machines, and I absolutely love them. So they're my favorites. Tried some different types, but these two are my favorites. The sewing table, you can see the drawers I got at IKEA, and the tabletop I got at IKEA. They have all different sizes, and I just love IKEA stuff. It's made well. I don't ever have any problems with it. I've got a IKEA desk for work. Part of my cutting table is made with IKEA. All of my shelves, if you saw my sew room organization video, all my shelves and things like that, or bookcases, are from IKEA. It all matches. I just kind of like that. I've got a few odds and end pieces I've kind of refurbished and fixed up for my sew room, but this works out really well for me. So I'm going to show you what I have in it and how I organize it. So I wanted to also add that this room is heated and cooled. It is my she shed. We've got it fixed up really cute. It's like, I'll show it to you the whole thing sometime, but it's like a little farmhouse inside. It's really cute, but it is heated and cooled. So these machines don't get, I think I have the highest it'll get here is maybe like 78. When I'm not out here, I'll crank the AC up. And then in the winter time, I won't let it get colder than 50 in here, so it's not freezing, and then it's not too hot. It's insulated really well out here also. So like, we have printers, like sublimation printer out here. We have a lot of different machines that you have, like, I don't think it would be really good for them to get cold and hot a lot, or sweat, especially this Juki. It's got metal parts and stuff in it, and even the plastic ones you have to worry about and get like too hot and things like that. So we do keep this no hotter than 78, maybe 80, but it's shaded, so it's not like a 80 in the sun hot. And then no lower, like I said, then I don't think I've let it get lower than 50, 45, 50. So no freezing and no too hot extreme temperatures. So the machines are protected. They do stay covered. I have covers for them also when I'm not using them, to keep the dust off of them. They'll last me forever if I take care of them. And you know, if you're a sewer, once you get a machine and you know that machine, you attach machine, that's your machine. So I try to take care of them, keep them cleaned out, keep them oiled, serviced, things like that. So if you want to know more about the machines, like I said, just comment, question. Love both of these machines. Okay, I'm going to start with my machine. This is probably my favorite machine that I own. It's a Juki. It is a TL2010Q. Love this machine. So this machine is completely metal, except for the table edition. It is plastic, a hard plastic, but This is a heavy duty machine, so I can sew through probably 12 to 15 layers of jean and just like super quick. It doesn't slow it down. I love this machine. I use it for quilting. It's just a straight stitch, so I use it for piecing, things like that also. It's just a good all-around sew machine. I can do a entire quilt on this machine with no problem, and I can do from piecing all the way to free motion quilting. So it's super easy. Love, love, love this machine. It's easy to set the tension. Everything's easy about it. Love, it's got metal bobbins. Like, it's just an awesome machine, and I can get more into it later if any of you are interested in knowing more about it. But this machine is awesome for the money, for what it does, what it's capable of. It's all around the best one I've found. Absolutely love it. I'm making a quilt right now that is a quilt as you go, and it goes through all of it with no problem. I've done the entire quilt on it. I've got a video actually. I'm trying to finish it. It's a really long video, so I'm trying to edit it a little bit more and do some things with it. And when I finish the quilt, I have the final on there. But I did it all with this machine, so I absolutely love this machine. Then moving on, and I do keep it covered when I'm not using it, by the way. We've just been out here kind of cleaning back up after I've been quilting and organizing. This is my little baby lock. Love my baby lock. I got this one a couple years ago. It has multiple stitches on it. I use it for piecing mostly, but you could do anything on it also. It's not a heavy duty machine, so you wouldn't be able to sew through the jean or different types of thick material, but it's a great quilting machine for piecing quilts. So I just love it. Wanted one of these for years, finally got one, and I love it. But anyways, I'm going to show you my drawers. These are the main ones I use, and they're right in the center. So if I'm sewing at either station, sorry, my fingers going across here. If I'm sewing at either station, this is just easy to get to. So I put most of my stuff in these drawers. So this first drawer, I have to slide out. This goes in, this is really neat. I got this at the dollar store. It actually goes in a bigger container that has room for storage on the bottom. It's got a little handle on it, and this I use if I'm going somewhere to sew with sew groups or whatever. I can grab this, put it in my other thing with my supplies underneath, and my machine, and I'm ready to go. Actually fits in my sew bag also. So then I just can take it out and pop it in here when I am not sewing with groups. And normally it just goes right in there. So in it, I have scissors, have all my little seam rippers, and then all my little tools and things are in here. Like I said, multiple scissors. You can never have enough scissors. Love all my scissors. My little favorite little pair right here. But love my scissors. And this is what I got in the store. Then I use a lot of these magnets. These are awesome when you're sewing, as you're, because you do a lot of pinning and stuff. You pull out the pin, it goes right on there. You don't lose it on the floor. I hardly ever find any needles on my floor because I use these two trays a lot, and I'll use them for safety pins and straight needles. So this is all my pins and needles. So I have all my sew needles here. Then this is all my when I sandwich a quilt together for quilt and batting. These are curved. They're a little bit different from regular straight needles. So when you're quilting, it'll actually curve and pick up all 3 layers of your sandwich when you're quilting. And then I have different types. All these are quilting ones. Then I'll have these are just straight pins used for when you're piecing and things like that. So I've got those on my needles. And then this is the first box. I have all my foots for my machine, bobbing supplies. Then I just got odds and ends stuff, and then my cutters back there. Then this, I just have my bobbin winder, and I don't think I do. This is just some odds and ends stuff I sew with for buttons and things like that. So that's in the center. The top 3 drawers I'd say I use the most, but it's between my 2 machines so I can reach it easily. Come over here, I've got parts for my Singer embroidery machine. Then just patterns. I just have a drawer. If anybody's sewing at this station, you can put whatever you need in there. And then this drawer, I have all my embroidery thread. Then more embroidery stuff. And then I have embroidery frames. Embroidery frames. So that's kind of, I think, let's see if I have anything at the bottom. think I did. Nope, nothing yet. I've had this for a while, but I just try to keep it really clean so that it's easy to work. You can see in the back I've got cutting mats, things like that, frames, sorry. This just works best for me. Like I said, if I have a friend over and wants to sew, I can move that machine really easy and they can put their machine up there, or they can use my machine. It's just, I can go back and forth between machines. I just love the setup. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy the videos I'm trying to put out there. Just information, the way I do things, the yellowest way to end. Appreciate you joining us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Like I said, we love all the questions, and appreciate the comments.